All right, everybody, welcome back. Good afternoon. We've got some more college football prospects to take a look at today. And now we're moving over to the defensive side of the ball where it was a better week, I think. I think we actually got some pretty good performances this week from defenders that I'm keeping my eye on. And as you guys probably know by now, we are keeping our eye on specifically three positional groups: nose tackle, edge rusher, and cornerback. Those are the positions I think the Seahawks are likely to make a significant investment into in the draft, if they make a significant investment into the defense at all. So let's take a look at what we've got here at these three groups, and it's a pretty good set. It's a pretty good set. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, click the bell, become a channel member for $2 a month. Those are the best ways to support the channel. Posted a new video on Bleacher Report that went live this morning. Go check it out. Okay, let's start with nose tackle, where the kind of the big dog for me has been Dante Corleone. He didn't play this week. He's gotten hurt. Don't know when he's going to be back. So in his absence, we did get a couple guys to step up, I think. So it's not all bad, but we got Christian Miller of Georgia. He may end up being the top nose tackle in this draft when it's all said and done. He's good. He's playing a good chunk of his snaps in the A-gap, and I think he's playing pretty well so far this season. 2 tackles, including half of a tackle for a loss against, I think, Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee. 1 pressure. Tennessee only ran for 125 yards, which is 3.7 yards per carry. Pretty good. 75.4 PFF grade. So, looking good there. Dominique Orange of Iowa State. This is another guy that's kind of popped up on the radar recently, but he's good. He's got some good nose tackle stuff going on there for the Cyclones. 1 tackle, 2 pressures, 165 rushing yards allowed, which isn't great, but it's not bad either. 4.2 yards per carry, 72.8 PFF grade, so he's bringing some stuff to the table, lining up a decent amount in the A-gap as well. And the final guy this week is Caden McDonald. This is a Buckeye, another Buckeye defender, somebody who I haven't talked about yet, but I think he is starting to stand out a little bit here. 3 tackles, including 1 for loss, which was the sack, 2 pressures. And I know Ohio State had the free win this week against Ohio, but 68 rushing yards, 2 yards per carry. Can't get much better than that. 66.4 PFF grade. Pretty good. So you line it up. This should be a very good draft class for nose tackles. There are a couple guys that aren't listed here that are going to be good as well. Like I said, you have Corleone. You have a couple other guys as well that I think are standing out positively. If you cannot come away from this draft with a good quality nose tackle and you need one, you messed up. So do not mess this up. Okay, edge rusher. It was a good week for the edge rushers as well. A lot of standout performers, including both guys on the Hurricanes. I thought they both had good weeks. Ruben Bain, obviously the leader of that group. 6 tackles, including 1 for a loss. And he also batted a pass down. No sacks this week, but 7 pressures. So he lived in the backfield for Miami. 90 PFF grade as well. And he's had at least a 90 PFF grade in every game so far this year. So he is playing some dominant football right now. Mateo Ugalele of Oregon, also playing good. 3 tackles, including the tackle for loss, which was the sack. Batted down a pass. 4 pressures. Against Northwestern, 72.4 PFF grade. He's doing good so far this year. We'll see what he does against better teams down the line, but I definitely like him as a day 2 pick right now with a chance to move up. I also like Sleeper. Let's take 60 seconds to talk about Sleeper. Before I go any further into this, I want to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Sleeper. Have you heard about the Sleeper app? It is the best way to experience and connect over sports together with other users. It's a one-stop shop for all your sports needs. Go download the app now. You can celebrate and chat on games in real time with others. You can get the fastest scores, news, and alerts, all that right at your fingertips. And of course, you can play in fantasy leagues and win real money on picks contests. So you can enjoy sports the way they were meant to be, together. Download the #1 sports app today. And when you go, use promo code SBN, that is SBN, and you'll get up to a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. So check out Sleeper today. Don't forget promo code SBN. All right, welcome back. Moving along the edge rushers, we got David Bailey of Texas Tech. Only 2 tackles, which included the 1 sack, which was the tackle for loss, but 6 pressures against Oregon State. So living in the backfield, 78.1 PFF grade. So really good stuff from him. Continues on. Really like where his career is headed. Joshua Josephs of Tennessee. We had him last week. We have him again this week. 4 tackles, including 2 for loss. 1 sack, only 2 pressures, but he was very effective with the set of pressures he got, and he forced a fumble. 83.2 PFF grade. So really like what's going on there. And the other Miami guy, I want to shout him out as well. He lived in the backfield as well for the Hurricanes. Akeem Mesidor, 6 tackles, including half a sack, but 5 pressures. So a lot of production there. 89.5 PFF grade. So like what I saw from the edge group this week. Okay, final group now. We have cornerback. We're doing cornerback now. Avion Terrell, who is going to be the number 1 cornerback in this class if the McCoy guy on Tennessee doesn't get on the field soon. He had a really good week this week for Clemson, even though Clemson lost in kind of embarrassing fashion. 7 tackles, including 1 for a loss, had a quarterback pressure, forced a fumble, and allowed 9 yards on 3 targets. So he's doing his job. Clemson has real problems this year, but I don't think Terrell can be really blamed for it. 87.8 PFF grade, so he's grinding out there. And like I said, he's probably going to be a first-round pick and has a real chance at being the top cornerback. Mansour Delane, he's probably going to be here every week if he keeps this up. He is playing great cornerback right now. He's going to be a first-rounder if he keeps this up. Every week it seems like he's just locking down his side of the field for LSU. 5 tackles, 1 pass breakup, 2 pressures, so he's doing stuff beyond just the typical cornerback stuff. Allowed 11 yards on 6 catches. So far this year, he has allowed an average of 2 yards per target, which is pretty great for a cornerback, right? It's one thing if you're a safety who is frequently going to get targeted downfield and can easily just have a high percentage of those targets go your way. But, excuse me. It's another thing when you're a cornerback. So 81.8, really like his game. Keith Abney, the second, Arizona State. Not a great week for Arizona State, obviously, but 6 tackles, 2 passes batted down, and forced a fumble. Did allow 5 catches on 7 targets, but only 23 yards, which from a cornerback, I can live with that, no problem, especially if you're going to be making plays on the ball and you're going to be forcing a fumble. 90 PFF grade. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Had to get the little frog out of my throat. Chandler Rivers, Duke, another guy who I've shouted out a couple times this year. He's back. Not a great game for Duke, obviously, but Rivers in particular stood out. 6 tackles, did not get targeted once the whole game. And think about how hard that is as a corner. As a corner, a good chunk of your tackles are going to come on plays where you give up a catch and then you come up and make the tackle. So 6 tackles for Rivers. Didn't allow a single catch or get targeted once. That tells you he's getting involved. 73.1. And final guy for this week is going to be D'Angelo Ponce of the Hoosiers. 2 tackles, 1 for loss. Didn't allow any catches on 2 targets. 76.7. Indiana had a free win this week. I understand that. But still, doing his thing. Playing about as good as you can. And that's it for the defenders this week. So let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys soon. Go Hawks. More stuff coming later, but that is your look at college football for the week.